Hi everyone, welcome back in Edukemy. So this is me Praveen Chaube. Today I am going to continue Oceanography. This is your part 2. In this video we will talk more question in UPSC Prelims asked from Oceanography. Okay? So let's start. The first thing about UPSC Prelims past year question series hai kya? Here we will talk about 45 years of question paper discussed, 45 year 1979 to 2024. Themes wise, subject wise topic we will discuss each and every question in detail. Then same question appear in your past year question portal. आप जब Edukemy website पे visit करोगे, past year question portal पे click करोगे, you will find the same question. उसको फिर से solve करना है after watching all this video. Then Edukemy class notes also आपको provide किया जाएगा, link description में दिया गया, वहां से you can download it. So start with the first question in today. Consider the following factors: rotation of the earth, air pressure and wind, density of ocean water, revolution of the earth. ये चार फैक्टर्स के बारे में बताया गया. Which of the above factors influence the ocean currents? Ocean currents, one of the most important part in your oceanography. They will ask you question in your prelims exam also and your mains exam also. So ocean current basically depend on two important factors. Ocean currents का मतलब होता क्या है? Transporting warm water from tropical area to polar area, and from polar area cold oceanic current bring cold water toward the tropical area. So overall it maintain the heat balance on the surface of the earth. पूरे अर्थ का जो heat balance है उसको maintain करने में ocean current बहुत important role play करता है. And here two important factor here. First is your primary factor. Okay, primary factor क्या primary factors होते हैं? Primary factors include the first important your means heat from the sun. Okay, because warm, whenever ocean surface water warm, it start to flow horizontally. Movement of the ocean waters depend on it receive a heat from the sun. So heat hota hai. Second important is your wind. Wind is also most important factor that drag the oceanic water. They push the surface water start to move. So wind is third is your gravity. Gravity pull the ocean water toward the depth, and this is again result in the formation of complete cycle. And the fourth one is your Coriolis force. Coriolis force is also one of the responded force that deflect the movement of ocean current in northern and southern hemisphere. So northern hemisphere, like wind is deflected in northern hemisphere right hand side, similarly ocean current is also deflected in southern hemisphere left hand side. So this 4 is called primary factor. Then secondary factor include your first temperature differences and salinity differences. Second is your salinity differences. These are the two important factors. You say primary factor, this is a very important, heat from the sun, then wind is also, gravity and Coriolis force, and the secondary factor include your temperature difference and salinity. Now let's again read the question. Consider the following factors: rotation of the earth, yes, Coriolis force, because this force is produced because of the rotation of the earth. Okay, rotation of the earth. So first factor is one of the factor. Air pressure and wind, this is again one of the factor. Density of the ocean water. Density of the ocean means temperature, cold water have more denser, warm water have less denser. Similarly, more salinity, water will be more denser, and less salinity will have less denser. So density of the ocean water is one important factor. Revolution of the earth, as earth revolved around the sun in elliptical orbit, that doesn't means affect anything of relation with ocean current. So fourth factor is not come under this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 is given option B. B is the correct answer. We'll move to the next question. This is the complete explanation. Question number 2. La Nina is the suspected to have caused recent flood in Australia. This was in news. Okay, that's why question La Nina के ऊपर आया है. How is La Nina different from El Nino? So whatever news you read in your daily current affair, news try to understand. Conceptual clarity होना बहुत जरूरी है. अब flood आया ऑस्ट्रेलिया में because of La Nina. अब La Nina is how La Nina is different from El Nino. Now both La Nina and El Nino associated with the Pacific Ocean. Okay, associated with the Pacific Ocean. If this is a part of South America, this is the part. Okay, this is Australia. So here, this is the warm ocean current. This is called This warm ocean current is called El Nino. Actually this warm ocean current is present in southern hemisphere, not in northern hemisphere, present in southern hemisphere, somewhere here, okay, and this is called El Nino. So El Nino, it bring a more warm water this location, formation of cloud here, and cause a more rainfall in part of Brazil, South America, Central America, and here will be high pressure drought condition here. So this is more associated with the El Nino. La Nina is just opposite of El Nino, and this is where happen warm water will be very close to Australia, and it causes a heavy rainfall in Australia, cause a flood. So La Nina is just opposite of El Nino. La Nina, read the first statement. La Nina is characterized by unusually cold ocean temperature in equatorial Indian Ocean. Now Indian Ocean दे दिया यहाँ पर, यही पकड़ना है, इंडियन ओशन दिया है, इसका मतलब पूरा स्टेटमेंट गलत हो गया. ला नीना इज नॉट एसोसिएटेड विद इंडियन ओशन, इट इज मोर एसोसिएटेड विद द पैसिफिक ओशन. तो पहला स्टेटमेंट तो गलत हो गया. अब इसका क्या, वेयर इज एल नीनो इज कैरेक्टराइज्ड बाय अनयूजुअली वार्म ओशन टेम्परेचर इन द इक्वेटोरियल पैसिफिक ओशन. तो दिस स्टेटमेंट, ये जो स्टेटमेंट है, हाफ ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट, बट वट एवर इज सेइंग अबाउट द एल नीनो, it relates the Indian Ocean, this is not correct. Okay, so first statement is not correct, does not make any difference between El Nino and La Nina. Second is El Nino has adverse effect on southwestern monsoon of India, but La Nina has no effect on monsoon climate. See, this second statement is also not correct, because as you know, during El Nino, what happened? El Nino, we see drought condition or less monsoon in our country. In our country, we receive a very less monsoon during El Nino year. But in case of La Nina, in India, monsoon is more than average rainfall. जो हमारे country में average rainfall होता है, उससे ज़्यादा rainfall होता है during a La Nina. So La Nina also affect Indian monsoon. ऐसा नहीं कि La Nina Indian monsoon को affect नहीं करता है, but La Nina has no effect on monsoon climate. This statement is wrong. So both statement is wrong, neither one nor two. So ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को you must have a entire conceptual clarity about La Nina, El Nino, how it affect Indian monsoon. एक very important concept है. आने वाले prelims एग्जाम में भी इस पे क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. They can use a different statement to make you confused. So अगर आपके पास concept clarity है, you know concept very well, you know the factual thing also, you can easily solve the question. What is most important here is you have to read statement carefully. आपको statement को ध्यान से पढ़ना है और ये समझना है कि क्या इसमें गलत है और क्या सही है. अगर उसको पकड़ लिया तो you means you easily solve that question. We'll move to the next question here. Both statements are incorrect. So this is about the prelims support program. Okay, there are 12 important components here. You have to understand 12 important components. First is practice test and analysis test. We will give you, when you appear for test, a very good understanding कि आपकी कमी कहाँ पर है, वो समझ में आएगा. Marathon session, like we will discuss a continue for 3 to 4 hours. We'll take one session and we'll discuss all the important current affair and static portion. कैसे दोनों को linkages करना है. Book reading sessions very important. बहुत सारे बच्चों को ये नहीं पता था कैसे बुक को पढ़ना है. NCERT पढ़ना है, लेकिन how to read NCERT, how to make a class notes, that is important here. Revision session is important क्योंकि prelims से पहले आपका revision होना चाहिए. बहुत ज़्यादा revision करो. Saying that you have to, instead of depending multiple book, you should depend on one book and do a revision and again. ठीक है. Then sectional test is very important. Part wise आप टेस्ट दो, उसके बाद आप फुल लेंथ टेस्ट दो, किसी भी सब्जेक्ट का हो, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी, या पॉलिटी में जैसे फंडामेंटल राइट्स आप दे दो, फंडामेंटल राइट्स में फिर इंटायर पॉलिटी का टेस्ट दो. दिस गिव यू कंप्लीट अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ इंटायर दिस सब्जेक्ट. UPSC mixed test, as you know, UPSC conduct various type of examination like CAPF, other form examination. तो उनके क्वेश्चंस को भी सॉल्व करेंगे ताकि आपको एक अंडरस्टैंड हो जाए कि वेयर UPSC is focusing, what type of question they are asking. Current affair revision from April 2024 to April 2025, 1 year current affair. Every subject is linked with the current affair, polity, history, science and tech, environment, geography. As you see, geography में जो भी questions देख रहे हैं वो सारे current affair से link है. उसमें क्या है कि static portion आपको पता होना चाहिए. Then CSAT support program, we also provide CSAT support program because CSAT is most important part. Personalized mentorship, every student will get one mentor. This make we will guide you how to prepare for your prelims and mains exam, what should be focus area. Then test discussion in your classroom, every question we'll discuss in classroom. Then Prayas is one of the initiative by Edukemy where we give you a chance to participate in all India mock test and आप अपने रैंक को देख सकते हैं कि आप पूरे इंडिया में आपका रैंक क्या आया है, ठीक है, वो दैट विल हेल्प यू टू बूस्ट योर कॉन्फिडेंस। इसके साथ जो है, जो लास्ट ईयर जो प्रोग्राम था उसमें 45% स्टूडेंट जो इनरोल किए थे पीएसपी प्रोग्राम में, दे सक्सेस इन 2024 प्रीलिम्स में, उनका अच्छा मार्क्स आया था, दे क्वालिफाइड प्रीलिम्स मार्क। ओके, 50% क्वेश्चन इन द प्रीलिम्स वेयर डायरेक्ट हिट फ्रॉम द पीएसपी डिस्कस। जो भी क्लास में डिस्कशन हुआ टॉपिक्स, करंट अफेयर और स्टैटिक पोर्शन को लिंक करके, उसमें 50% क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट हिट था इन प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन। ओके, और ये बहुत बड़ा एक अचीवमेंट होता है, बहुत बड़ा एक सपोर्ट होता है स्टूडेंट के लिए कि टू नो वेयर यू हैव टू फोकस इन जस्ट अ फ्यू मंथ्स लेफ्ट फॉर योर प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम। इससे क्या होगा, यू विल अटेम्प्ट विद मोर कॉन्फिडेंस। आपके एग्जाम में क्या होता है, बहुत सारे एंग्जाइटी, फियर होते हैं, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन दे आस्क इन साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इन्वायरमेंट से कैसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे, ज्योग्राफी से कैसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे, तो वो सारे डर को खत्म करना है एंड विल बी मोर कॉन्फिडेंस। आपका कॉन्फिडेंस ही आपको अच्छे से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कराएगा। अगर एंग्जाइटी, ज्यादा पैनिक हो जाओगे तो आने वाले क्वेश्चन, जो क्वेश्चन इजी है उसको भी आप गलत करके आओगे, और इससे क्या होगा, योर एक्यूरेसी विल बी अ मोर। जैसे कि मैंने बताया 70 क्वेश्चन 80 क्वेश्चन आप अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो तो उसमें मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन मस्ट बी करेक्ट। अवॉइड नेगेटिव मार्किंग, नेगेटिव मार्किंग जितना कम होगा आप उतने सेफ जोन में जाओगे। ओके, मूविंग अहेड एंड लेट्स डिस्कस क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 इन द कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ इकोसिस्टम प्रोडक्टिविटी। ओके, इकोसिस्टम प्रोडक्टिविटी, मरीन अपवेलिंग। जैसे मैंने बताया था कॉन्सेप्ट, मरीन अपवेलिंग होता क्या है। फॉर सपोज दिस इज लैंड, ओके, दिस इज द सपोज दिस इज द लैंड सरफेस and this is the water. Okay, this is the water. Now when a wind is blowing over the surface of the land and reaches over the surface of the water, it started to drag it. Okay, it pushed this surface water toward the mid of the ocean, जिससे यहाँ पर जो water है वो push होके इधर की तरफ move करेगा, और from the depth cold water reaches on the surface. This phenomena is called upwelling. इसी phenomena को upwelling कहते हैं, ठीक है, because of the surface water pushed by the wind, so the gap is created. To fill this gap, cold water from between water in depth will be more colder, so this will be reaches on the surface and it bring a nutrients. इससे क्या होगा, nutrients आएंगे। Okay, this nutrients basically good for phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. जो planktons होते हैं, small aquatic plant, okay, small animals, zooplanktons, उनके लिए ये nutrients काफी helpful होता है, and this cause मोर गैदरिंग ऑफ द फिश, क्योंकि ये इनिशियल फेज ऑफ फूड चेन होता है इंटायर इकोसिस्टम, एक्वेटिक इकोसिस्टम में। सो इन द कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ इकोसिस्टम प्रोडक्टिविटी, मरीन अपवेलिंग जोन्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट एज दे इंक्रीज द मरीन प्रोडक्टिविटी बाय ब्रिंगिंग। ये क्या लाने से मरीन प्रोडक्टिविटी को ज्यादा बढ़ाते हैं। सो फर्स्ट, डिकम्पोजर माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म टू द सरफेस, अपवेलिंग ऑर्गेनिज्म टू द सरफेस। ऐसा नहीं होता है कि नीचे का जो ऑर्गेनिज्म है वो सरफेस पे आ जाए, अपवेलिंग से ऐसा नहीं होता है, इट इज कंप्लीटली हाइपोथेटिकल, तो वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। सो करेक्ट आंसर यहां पर क्या होगा, 1 and 2, 2 only, 2 and 3, 3 and only। सो सिर्फ एक ही अप्रोप्रिएट है, ऑप्शन जो स्टेटमेंट 2 है वो बता रहा है अपवेलिंग से बेसिकली हैपन इंक्रीज मोर मरीन प्रोडक्टिविटी। सो ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, लेट्स मूव अहेड एंड सॉल्व अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन। सी अगेन करंट अफेयर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, ये जब न्यूज में था तब वो पूछा गया था, related with El Nino Modoki. So a new type of El Nino Modoki, El Nino called El Nino Modoki, appeared in the news. In this context, consider the following statement. This is very similar to the phenomena called El Nino. So Modoki, the word Modoki क्या होता है? Modoki का मतलब होता है जापान, it is a Japanese word. Japanese word है. It means same but different. कोई भी फेनोमेना सेम है लेकिन उस बिल्कुल थोड़ा डिफरेंट है। एंड हियर मोडोकी इज, एल निनो मोडोकी इज लाइक, एल निनो में क्या होता है, बेसिक आइडिया एल निनो में जैसे मैंने बताया कि लास्ट ईयर वेरी क्लोज टू द चिली एंड इक्वेडर, द वी कैन से वेस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ साउथ अमेरिका, वेयर accumulation more warm water result in the formation of cloud and cause a more rainfall in Central America and South America के northern part में। And you see Australia receive a drought condition because of high pressure here during the El Nino. Now El Nino Modoki is where it happened mid of the Pacific Ocean. Okay, this happened mid of the Pacific Ocean. In mid of the Pacific Ocean, there formation of cloud and it causes more rainfall, and both this place suffer more. dry condition. Australia as well as this your part of the South America, Central America. So instead of cloud formation very close to South America, in Central Pacific Ocean, cloud formation will be happen and it cause more rainfall. So read here, normal El Nino forms in the Central Pacific Ocean, whereas El Nino Modici form in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. So here nowhere is mentioned about a Central Pacific Ocean. Correct answer हम लोग जानते हैं क्या? It is this phenomena more associated with the Central Pacific Ocean. So statement 1 is not correct. Normal El Nino result in diminish the hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean. Normal जो El Nino में होता है diminish करता है उसको कम करता है hurricanes का formation का. Okay. El Nino Modici result in the greater number of hurricanes with the greater frequency. So El Nino Modici ये frequency को बढ़ा देता है. So option 2 is correct. Or statement 2 is correct. So your correct answer will be option B. 2 only. So again required a complete understanding of the concept. El Nino Modici, how it is different from El Nino, La Nina, किस तरह से एक दूसरे से difference है. Difference ज़्यादा पूछ रहा है. This is just UPSC just trying to know whether a candidate know the basic concept or not. आपको बस बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है कि नहीं है, ठीक है, वेदर यू नो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपन इन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, न्यूज में क्या चल रहा है. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हियर, as this is the phenomena, you see the warm water accumulate here. El Nino Modici is happening in Central Pacific Ocean. Question number 5, consider the following statement. Annual range of temperature is greater in the Pacific Ocean than in the Atlantic Ocean. When you talk about ocean and land, one basic reason, one basic concept you should know, land get cool and warm in shorter period of time as compared to water. जो वाटर होता है और वी कैन से रिवर ओशन वाटर, इट टेक्स मोर टाइम. ओके, रिवर वाटर और वाटर टेक्स मोर टाइम टू बिकम वार्म एंड कूल एज कंपेयर टू लैंड. सो लैंड बिकॉज इट रिसीव सनलाइट, इट गेट्स कूल एंड वार्म इन शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. वाटर बिकॉज पेनिट्रेशन विल बी अ मोर हियर सनलाइट पेनिट्रेशन विल बी मोर, और जो वार्म वाटर होगा वार्म होके आगे बढ़ जाएगा, फिर नया कोल्ड वाटर आ जाएगा. सो दिस इट टेक अ मोर टाइम टू गेट hit the water. Also specific heat of water is more as compared to land. Specific heat of water is more as compared to land. These are the reasons why a water get more time as compared to land, okay, for it to become hot. So this question is entirely based on the concept. Okay, this is the basic concept. You know, Pacific Ocean is more broader. As you see, the Pacific Ocean is more broader, more open ocean, more broader as compared to Atlantic Ocean. So annual range of temperature here is lesser, okay, as compared to Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean is more you see connected with the land, okay, from surrounding more land is present. So what is statement 1 is saying that annual range of temperature is greater, not greater, it's a lesser. Pacific Ocean lesser because Pacific Ocean is more broader, okay, more broader, we can say a more open ocean. So that's why here you see annual range of temperature is here lesser as compared to Atlantic Ocean. Option 2, statement 2 is saying that annual range of temperature is greater in northern hemisphere than that in the southern hemisphere. So one thing is very clear, northern hemisphere have more land, okay, see the northern hemisphere have more land, and because of this reason see Atlantic Ocean is more warmer because of more land is there, and southern hemisphere land is very very less. So over dominance of water that make a southern hemisphere, okay, less temperature hota hai as compared to northern hemisphere. So read the second statement again. This will give you now clear understanding. Annual range of temperature is greater in the northern hemisphere than that in southern hemisphere. So this statement is correct. So which of the following will be the correct answer? Option B. Again, basic idea about the land and water. Lands get take less time as compared to water. That help you to understand solve this question. तो ऐसे questions को basic concept से clear करना होगा. Now we'll move to the next question. Which one of the following factors is responsible for the change in the regular direction of the ocean currents in the Indian Ocean? Now you see, ocean current phenomena is present in Pacific Ocean also, Atlantic Ocean also, and Indian Ocean also. Now you see, Indian Ocean, especially the northern hemisphere, okay, northern hemisphere, as you see present of Australia here, okay, So more land is present here, more land, and its southern Indian Ocean is more open. Okay, so you see southern part of southern Pacific Ocean, southern Atlantic Ocean, and southern Indian Ocean. All three have the same phenomena happen. Okay, but northern part, because of the presence of land, here ocean current is not able to move freely. It's completely depend on the monsoon. Monsoon is more dominant wind in India, Indian subcontinent. So as the monsoon wind during the summer season, when monsoon is blowing, so obviously the ocean current will be blow like this. Okay, this is the direction of the flow of the ocean current. It is like a clockwise direction. Okay, during the clockwise direction. But in a winter season, this will be completely opposite. This phenomena will become opposite, and this is the direction of movement of ocean current. So this is called a counterclockwise in winter season. So in winter season we have in winter season movement of ocean current is anti-clockwise, and in southern hemisphere in summer this is a clockwise. So completely Indian Ocean current is completely depend on monsoon wind. Now which one of the following factor is responsible for the change in regular direction of the ocean currents in the Indian Ocean? Indian Ocean is half an ocean? No. Indian Ocean has monsoon drift. Indian Ocean is a landlocked ocean. Indian Ocean has great variation salinity. So most appropriate answer of this, Indian Ocean has monsoon drift. Because of this reason, you see the flow of the direction during the this is the monsoon season, when the monsoon is present. So this is how of movement of the ocean current. This is the winter season. Okay, during winter season when northeast monsoon is present. Okay, when northeast monsoon is present in India, it blow in this direction. So obviously it causes a movement of ocean current like this. Okay, this is called your anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction during your winter season, and this is the your clockwise direction during southwest monsoon. So it's completely depend on monsoon drift. We'll move to the next question here. Question number 7. So consider the following statement. Tides are great help in navigation and fishing. So you know concept of tide, periodical rise and fall of sea level twice a day because of gravitational pull of sun and moon, and along with the centrifugal force result in the formation of high tide and low tide on the surface of the earth. Now this tide has some significance, means this also help in navigation and fishing, because this during a high tide ships are able to enter harbors, able to enter near the seaports. Okay, high tides enable big ships to enter leave the harbor safely. This is again very correct. Navigation में भी काम करता है, fishing में भी काम करता है, because high tides bring more fish toward the coastal area, and fishermen able to catch more fish. Then tide prevents siltation in the harbor. This is also correct. Cleaning harbor, because high tide when approaches toward the coastal area, it clean the entire pollutants or whatever things are present near the coastal area and take away from the coastal area back toward the sea. So Kandla and Diamond Harbor are the tidal port. This is also correct. In India we have two important ports. One is you see in Gujarat, and other you see in Hooghly port. This is the Kandla port and Hooghly port here, West Bengal. Okay, West Bengal. This is called Diamond Harbor. Both are the tidal port. Both are the example of tidal port. So all four statements are correct. This is the significance of the tides. ये UPSC मेंस में भी क्वेश्चन पूछ चुका है. So see, from prelims, with the help of prelims you also prepare for the mains exam. They ask the same topic in your mains exam, like there was a question about tides and their significance. So maybe in next prelims exam they will ask you some important location of tidal energy, जिससे हम energy भी produce करते हैं tide से, tidal energy. What are the important location in India where tidal energy is produced? So West Bengal is most ideal location. ये भी prelims के लिए आप तैयारी कर लो. Next important one, consider the following statement. Again, ocean current, very important topic in oceanography. Ocean current are slow surface movement of the water in the ocean. Ocean current, like what is ocean current? Ocean current is like a river flowing in the ocean. Okay, and it's not a slow surface. It's a fast moving water. Okay, जिसको drift भी कहते हैं, current भी कहते हैं, ठीक है? Ocean Gulf stream word भी use करते हैं. So ocean current has slow surface. It's not a slow surface. Ocean current assist in the maintaining the Earth's heat balance. जैसे मैंने बताया कि it transfer more sufficient surplus heat energy from the tropical area toward the polar area से, और पोलर एरिया से कोल्ड ओशन करंट ब्रिंग अ कोल्ड वाटर टू अ ट्रॉपिकल एरिया, तो एक तरह का हीट बैलेंस करने में हेल्प कर रहा है. सो स्टेटमेंट 2 इज करेक्ट हियर. Ocean currents are set in motion primarily by prevailing wind. This is again correct. Like north equatorial current and south equatorial current, these are example of prevailing wind. Northeast trade wind is one of the reason behind for origin of north equatorial current and south equatorial current. So this is statement 3 is also correct. Statement 4 is talking about ocean current are affected by the configuration of the ocean. This is again correct because north equatorial current when approaches toward the Gulf, Brazil coastal area, it bifurcated in two branches. One moved toward the north and other branch is to move toward the south. So this is again the coastal area is one of the reason behind, okay, that divert the direction of the ocean current. So option statement 4 is also correct. Statement 1 is not correct. So correct answer 2, 3, 4. So B is the correct answer. So you should know everything about ocean current. क्या उसको affect करता है, कि किस तरह से origin होता है, what are the important factors that result in the formation. Next question, neap tides are produced in the first and third quarter of the moon. Then, so neap tide and spring tide. Okay, this is how different types of tides. So different types of tides. First we talk about spring tide. So spring tide happen when Earth, Sun, okay, this is the moon and the sun, all three bodies, celestial body in the same lines, straight line में जब होगा तब जाके ये spring tide बनेगा. And when all three, like this is the earth, here moon and this is sun, so it make an angle of right angle. Okay, they make a right angle. In that case neap tide is formed. After 7 days from spring tide, neap tide is formed. So there is a right angle direction, all three body make a right angle. So in this case, okay, whatever the tide form on the surface of the earth, because of the gravitational attraction of both these two bodies counter each other and result in the formation of high tide lesser as compared to average tide form on the surface of the earth. But in spring tide, you see this happen twice a month, full moon and new moon के समय होता है. So formation of high tide over the earth surface is more higher as compared to general or average tide form होता है. So spring tide में क्या, neap tide you understood. The moon and the sun are in the conjunction with the other planets. Not correct. The moon and the sun are in opposite with each other. This is the case of spring tide. The attraction of the sun and the moon are right angle to each other. So this is the option. We can say C. Statement C is the most appropriate answer for explanation of the neap tides. As per all three bodies making right angle, the moon and the sun are in a quadrant position to each other. So option D is not correct. Answer is option C. So this is the diagram where you understand this is the moon present there right angle direction. So here counter both the gravitational pull of the sun and moon both counter each other, and the height of the tide is lesser as compared to average tide. Here you see tides are more, high tide will be, height will be more because gravitation of moon is more stronger here as compared to sun. This is the reason why high tide is more as compared to general average जो tide form होता है. Okay, question number 4, in the context of ecosystem productivity, we already discussed this question. Now what you should do for your exam preparation, what topic you should follow. Ocean current is very important. You should know everything about the ocean current, all the type of ocean current, like Atlantic Ocean में क्या ocean current है, Pacific Ocean का ocean current क्या है, Indian Ocean में ocean current का नाम क्या है, and what is cold ocean current, warm ocean current के different names आपको यह पता होना चाहिए कि which of the following is the cold ocean current and warm ocean current. At the same time you should know the location, किस location में कौन सा ocean current present है. Then as I said, tides से बहुत सारे question पूछे जा रहे हैं, so you should prepare tides also, waves also like sea waves, temperature also is important here to know the different temperature. Okay, how temperature affect the ocean current और oceanic temperature किस तरह से change होता है. Chapter 12 and 13, class 11th NCERT, fundamental of physical geography. This two chapter is very important. So go through these two chapter and read each and every concept. Okay. So we'll meet you in the next video and talk about more past year question from geography. Thank you everyone.